Well, hey there, it's Catherine. Thanks for joining me for this video where I'm going to reveal this So Happy bundle. These gorgeous, bright and cheerful cards were all made with the products from this bundle. Before we take a peek, I want to invite you to subscribe to my channel if you have not already. We have a lot of fun over here on the channel learning techniques and tips and all kinds of great things about card making. We also do live streams and I'd love for you to join. First up is the So Happy sentiment set. This is going to be a great one for your stash with the flower images, the two happy sentiments, and all kinds of great secondary sentiments to go with it. You're going to get tons of use out of this. Also have the coordinating dies, and I'll show you how to use them in different ways today, along with the Happy ×3. These are layerable sentiment dies, and then the lava lamp cover plate. This whole collection is part of our larger In the Kitchen release and will go perfectly with all the other items in the collection. Here is a fun shaker card that I made with the picture frame dies. And then here is one with the lava lamp cover plate in the background and the Happy ×3 die cut twice and the Birthday to You embossed with white on black cardstock. So the Happy ×3 sentiment dies, I like to die cut them out of white and black cardstock. All of these different sizes will mix and match and layer on top of each other. So you can have the largest one with the middle size layered on top, or maybe you want to add that skinny one on top as well. So I adore this set of dies with its different layering possibilities. You're going to get a ton of use out of it and a lot of different looks you can achieve. A fun technique to try on your die cuts is ink blending. So I'm taking my life-changing brush and my pink champagne ink, and I'm just ink blending the top half of this die. So it'll give a fun shaded ombre look. You can also try ink blending on your cardstock before die cutting. Now you can also just take that word die and dab it right on top of your ink pad. This is called direct to paper. And now, boom, I have a pink champagne die cut happy. Super easy to do. And at any given moment, you can have colored cardstock for any project that you need just by using the direct to paper technique. I'm going to add a black skinny happy on top, and I'll set that aside for a minute while I work on some other things. So you guys know me, I like to do a lot of die cutting at once. Send some cardstock with your dies through your die cutting machine a few times, get a whole bunch cut out, and then they'll be on hand for any time you need them for a project. So I have the flowers and leaves die cut here. There's a couple little hearts. You can stamp on top of your die cuts, or you can use direct to paper just like I did with the die cut word. Dab your cardstock right on top of the ink pad and color those little die cuts. Now I'm going to go back and pay a little more attention to my sentiment. I'm using liquid glue. I love the Nuvo liquid glue. It has a nice fine tip nozzle on it, and it's really easy to use, and I don't have a lot of issues with it clogging, which is really nice. So I'm just adding that to the black happy and adhering it right to that pink champagne happy. And then I like to use the tip of my cutter bee scissors just to kind of help me with the placement. And I find with the happy, if you line up the P's first and then go to the Y and the A and H, it works out nicely. And I think it's really cute to add one of those little flowers right on that little spot on the Y. I think it looks adorable right there. I've done that on a couple cards already. And then I'm going to use my Tinseltown sequins. I just dumped some of those out in the lid. I wanted to use a small, maybe medium to small size. And in here we have ones that look like a little disco ball. They are so adorable. So pop that right in the center of that flower and look at how cute that is. It's so pretty. So now I'm going to work on the rest of the card. This is going to be a pretty quick one. I have my color palette picked out, the pink champagne, seafoam, skylight, and juniper mist. And I'm doing the secondary sentiment and those polka dots in juniper mist. And I thought that looked really pretty. You fill my life with happy. How many friends and family members do you have that would be overjoyed to receive a card that says this? Such a nice sentiment. So Skylight will do that fun 5-petaled funky flower. We'll do the leaves in seafoam green, and then another little 5-petal flower with pink champagne. And then I needed the center for that skylight flower. So I took the little polka dots and I did them in juniper mist. And then I'm just going to fill in with some little yellow hearts. I thought that was a fun little touch. For my card base, I decided to do a little direct to paper with shea butter. So I opened the card front and I just ran my ink pad across the cardstock. And I was going for a fun streaky look there, and I think I achieved that. Make sure you clean up your work surface so that you don't get that yellow ink in places you don't want it. And then we'll just use the Nuvo liquid glue and adhere the card layer to the card front. And then we'll add the happy along with a few more of the Tinseltown sequins. So sometimes I just take a little lid, fill it up with sequins, and then kind of sprinkle them on my card and see where they fall. That helps me with placement, and also think about using an odd number. So 3, 5, or 7 on a card. And if I do 5, I usually do 2 on one side and 3 on another. It just helps your eye travel around the card. And here's a look at the final card. Think about all the different color combinations you can use. It's a simple layout, very achievable and easy to do. Here are a couple more cards using that lava lamp cover plate. I think this is going to be a super popular product. We absolutely adore it in the clubhouse, and the creative team has been wild over it. So you can use it in many different ways. Here is a shot just of the die cut. Stay tuned for many more project ideas coming your way. These products hit the shop as part of our In the Kitchen collection on January 29th. They can be purchased a la carte, picking and choosing your favorites, or when you buy our bundles, you get a discount. I will see you soon. Let me know if you have any questions, and have an awesome day.